Hi, welcome back to Retro Renovations.
Today we picked up a cooker.
It's nice.
A nice one. And I'm going to send a photo?
Yeah, well, I'll go and video it in a minute. So you'll have the video just after this section.
So
and
we're
going to show you the layout and the plan that we've finally agreed on.
Again.
See you in a moment.
Change.
See you in a moment.
Retro renovations do not go away.
Right, this is the cooker we've just picked up. So it has a box storage underneath, and we make a box for it to sit on in the van. So I've got to make a box there, and it's got a double oven. It's got a grill. It's got a nice glass top. And 4 rings, and best of all, this runs off of propane and butane. So a lovely bit of upcycling. We've been to Wales and picked this up today from a caravan breaker, and a nice bit of kit. And there's the electrics that we can wire in for the clickies. Yeah, so now we're going to show you the layout in the van. But there's the cooker. Right. Here's Peggy in the van. You have to ignore Jack barking, he's a bit wound up, ain't you, Jackie boy? All the fireworks. Yeah. So we've put a gas bottle in place to mark. I'll just step up. So that's the box that's being built there. Then, if you bear with me, I'll stand back.
Shut up.
Then the oven is going in this square.
Can I see David?
The floor is insulated now, and the boards are just ready to be screwed down, aren't they, Peggy?
They are.
Yeah, so the floor is insulated, the same Celotex as this. Underneath, 1-inch battens throughout, and then 12-inch ply screwed down. So that will be more than adequate for what we need. And as I said, a box for the gas bottle out there. That's the oven space that I just showed you go in there.
The hole in the floor.
The hole in the floor is to access the top of the fuel tank.
So we're going to put a hatch.
There'll be a hatch there. So then this is our kitchen unit.
Yep.
So this is the main kitchen bit. And if you've got any recommendations or anything you can tell us. Obviously this isn't designed for water and cooking at the moment. So we've got 2 choices. We might find a nice piece of glass to put on top, which I think would be the most sort of sustainable and that. But let me know your thoughts on this, if you think this would be good with a glass top, or if you know of some kind of resin and so on. I mean, we won't be chopping directly on there and that.
No.
We'll have chopping boards and what have you.
And it'd be nice because to have something cover it, so when you put something hot on there, so obviously the cooker straight from the oven into there, then it'd be nice to have something on there.
Yeah, so we do
Just
need to put something on this top to do it, but that's basically our kitchen unit storage. Our plates, cutlery, everything will go in there, and we're going to have some slidey, what do you call them, some baskets and that underneath, because it's
quite tall.
It's quite tall, isn't it, Jack? Isn't it, Jack? It's quite tall.
IKEA.
Yeah, so we're going to get some wooden blocks and crates, that's the word. Right, we don't want to really harm the unit too much, so literally we've decided on, if I come around this way, we're not countersinking the sink into it. The sink will come at the end of the unit like this, and I've got to build a box for the sink here, which will have extra cupboards underneath as well for
doggy food
and saucepans. So that sink, if you could picture that now, sink. So the only thing I'm doing to that unit is countersinking 4 screw holes into the top.
And we've also put silicone around just to
so
seal it.
I mean, we plan on living this for years and years and years.
This isn't the sink we are going to be using either.
No, we're getting a brown sink to go with the brown of the
unit.
So
this is just, that's for show.
So it's exactly the same dimension, but that's just for show. So that piece of wood then represents the wall that is being built at the end of the sink. And this will, if I have, Jack, can you let me go over there? Right, turn round. Where Peggy stood now, today we ordered from a caravan breaker because we're upcycling. Shush. I'm doing lots of ums.
So from a caravan breaker, we have managed to order a bed base, which then has storage underneath, but also slides out. But the good thing with this bed base is it will come around here, where I'm stood, go around there, and there's going to be another unit at the end, which you can then use as a step up to get into our storage area at the top here. But it also have cupboard space here.
So this unit is a lovely unit, and it has cupboards. So it's an L-shaped settee with a cupboard unit at this end, and it has cushions and seats to use as a settee, and it has pull-out slats to make it into a bed, which I think was 45 inches, so it's 4 foot.
So it's more adequate for us because what we're doing at the moment is we're sleeping on 42 inches, so we're getting an extra 3 inches.
Yeah, wow.
Makes all the difference.
So the portal window that we fitted there
Comes inside it.
will shine straight into the light.
There's going to be a piece. It comes out about here.
Yeah, the end unit, the end of the cupboard unit.
So about where my hand is.
It comes there and ends where Peggy's hand is.
And it come up here. Now, normally the unit comes with cupboards all the way along, but we don't want that because obviously we've got the storage up there. So we're going to still have this piece, and what we've decided to do is we're going to build a shelf instead at the top.
There'll be a shelf above
and then that means the light then from the porthole can shine straight in.
So I hope you can picture what we're saying. So there'll be an L-shaped settee there, which extends out to be a bed. And all the cushions are included.
And
it comes with
that unit,
cupboards on the end.
Cupboards.
And then a wall. The wall is nicely done there. Now, if I step this way without falling in the hole, the wood burner chimney is going through this space here. So Peggy's representing the chimney breast going down now. So if you put that piece of wood back where the wall ends, that's it. So follow me down. So from this line here, with the wiggly line, see?
Wiggly line.
We will build a box there. There will be a box up to about here, which will have our timbers in for the small logs, drying logs and so on for the wood burner. Yeah, and all of this section we've already purchased. We've already got the well, it's not asbestos anymore. The asbestos substitute non-fireproof boarding.
Fireproof, yeah.
Yeah, so that space that Peggy's got there is how much space we've allocated for the wood burner. So it's ample.
There'll be a gap next to it as well, which we could also put a poker or something next to it as well.
Poker?
A poker.
Right, now I'm going to stand where the cooker is.
Yeah.
Right, and this area, where that light is, this will be, you can just about see the markings on the ground. Peggy is now stood, or she stepped back out. Peggy is now stood
in this foot space.
In the foot space of where the toilet is going to be. The toilet is there. Flushing Thetford toilet.
And our shower.
Peggy's feet. And this area
is our shower.
Is the shower room.
So the shower, you can step into and out of it in this space here.
Yeah.
And our door
which would be a little bit more than that because the shower base is only about 50, 55 by 50. So the shower base will probably end where that light is. So we have a little bit more room.
And obviously the door here, we are going to take up the door from Faith, our van that we live in at the moment, because we've met so many wonderful people in the van life community, and we have got their stickers and they all go around the door. And instead of leaving them in Faith, we are going to bring the door from the van and put it here. So we're still going to have the same bathroom door.
So bringing our door from Faith, and hopefully today, I haven't measured it, but we picked up another door today to put back in Faith.
Put back in Faith.
Yeah.
So when we're using our door from Faith, we have.
And if I step this way, so I'm looking at you, well, we won't actually see you when you're in privacy. So describe the stained glass windows.
The stained glass windows, we have two large ones. They are going to go one here in the wall.
So this will be the back.
Jack's just nice.
Jack just came in. Oh, you're funny, Jack.
That battening there represents part of the wall. It's going to be a lot thicker than that. So the stained glass windows is going to go here in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And there's going to be one here.
Coming into the kitchen above the cooker.
Above the cooker. Now we do have a smaller one. And the smaller one, I just put that up like that.
It's going to be
go
in this window here to separate the kitchen from the living space.
But also still show through the light of all the nice colours.
Yeah. So what we do need to do, this window is in perfect place. Don't worry about the battening, that's just us measuring stuff out. We was going to put the window there. Luckily we held back because we wondered if the plans would all pan out. This window is definitely in the right place. But we're now going to put the other portal window up here instead. Because obviously that one
is in the wrong place.
It's in the wrong place. That's going to be the wall at the end of the kitchen now. So there'll be a little window there just above the seat, and a window there to let light, more light into the window, living space, and a bit of light shining into the open space.
And the only thing Chloe still has to do is cut through to the cab.
So there will be an emergency exit port there, which is
going to be between.
When we picked up the unit next week, and this is put in place.
It'll probably come up to about here.
Yeah, we know roughly what we can cut through.
Like a trapdoor bit here.
I think it'd be those two panels there. I think it'd be those two panels.
Yeah.
But it's just an emergency hatch to get through.
So if we need to move the van and we need to move it in emergency, we can just go straight through. Or it's absolutely tipping it down with rain and we don't want to get too wet, try and open the shutter to get in through the actual hatch.
Yeah. So yeah, let us know your thoughts underneath, and next Saturday we'll be cracking on with the insulation, cracking on with the floor, and making a box for the oven,
and picking up our new bed base
and bed base on the weekend. Yeah, so that's our update. That's as far as we've got. So since we last done a video, the unit's been collected. Peggy's been busy insulating these sides. Now someone did say to us on the last video, it'd be lovely to put more Celotex above this. We've got a flexible damp-proof membrane going above this, and then we got wood battenings. These wood battenings are going over that membrane. They're going like this to give us.
This one's the thickest point.
That's the thickest point.
So that these match this.
Yeah. So this is 1 inch out. These will go 1 inch out, and then so we got the Celotex damp-proof membrane, which is also insulated. The battening is going on into the pillars, and then we're going to have an outer wooden wall on that as well, and plus a 2 kilowatt wood burner. It's going to be toasty in here. Yeah. So yeah, that's our update. Thank you for watching, and we'll give you another update next weekend. Thank you very much.
See you on the next one.
See you on the next one.